Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokémon HeartGold Wedlocke. This is episode number 12 that you're watching right here, right now. My name is Gib The Great here, and I am welcoming you to, as I say, episode number 12 of our Pokémon HeartGold Wedlocke. In the last episode, you guys, we did make our way from Olivine City over to Mahogany Town that we're in currently. And in today's episode, you guys, we're gonna go and do the how like Team Rocket Lake of Rage event that we have going on there, and then we're gonna go and take them on down in the basement as well of the suspicious shop that supposedly only sells medicines, but I don't believe that for 100%. But anyway, guys, I did make some slight changes off screen. We didn't have a grinding montage or anything, but we did make some slight changes off screen just while you know, I guess set up with everything and what have you just before we started off this episode here. So let's go through our team party and I'll talk about it as we go through it. But we have Legend here, who's level 35, who we're actually going to use up today. He's actually close to level 36 as well, so we may as well use him. Holding the Charcoal to power up those fire type moves. He's got Flamethrower, Fire Fang, Reversal, and Strength, which we did teach him in the last episode. Next up we have Aurora, who's holding nothing because we haven't found an item for her yet. It's got Surf, Aurora Beam, Rest, and Encore, and I just moved the camera back then, or the DS I should say, because it was a bit forward. Next up we've got Graceful, who's still holding the Soothe Bell, although he should be more friendly to us anyway, after holding the Soothe Bell for so goddamn long. It's got Extra Sensory, Ancient Power, Yawn, and Encore. And then we have Hypnotise, who's level 36. This is one of the changes I made, you guys. We did have a rare candy in the bag, and I decided to level up Hypnotise just because it would like the furthest from gaining the next level, so I decided why not rare candy it up. But she still has the same movesets with Side Beam, Headbutt, Drain Punch, and Flash. Then we have Nidoking here, oh no we don't. We have Nidoking, our LifeSaver here, with still holding the Quick Claw, so we can hopefully outspeed everything on the field. It's got Surf, Shadow Ball, Dig, and Headbutt. I did replace Peck with Dig, just because it's Stab, and even though it's a physical move, you know, Peck was a physical move, so it's Stab. If it is a two-turn move, at least it can avoid some, like, moves like, you know, that affect everyone on the field, you know, like Earthquake. Well, you can't avoid Earthquake, and that'll probably make it die. But, you know, you guys get the whole idea of it. Just so we can avoid attacks from the opponents. And then last but not least, we do have God at level 35, holding his Charbeak for that nice and powerful Gust. It's also got Psybeam, Silver Wind, and Sleep Powder. But yes, you guys, in today's episode, as I say, we are going to go ahead and do the whole Lake of Rage event today. And that means that we'll be able to capture a shiny Gyarados, if we're lucky. Whether or not I'll add it to the team, probably not, because, as I say, we do have a water type on our team, and the only way I can add Gyarados to the team right now is if I release either Legend or Aurora, depending on his gender and what have you. But anyway, you guys, this is a new route, and we do have a couple of trainers here who are just waiting for us, I guess you could say. I can do so much with my Pokemon, it's super fun. Really. So can I. I can beat trainers, I can do the Pokéathlon Dome and what have you. I can do a whole lot with mine as well. But we do have Legend here, who is majorly over-leveled from this Sandshrew. I'm not going to try and, like, say the exact number of levels where we are, but, you know, you can tell that we're pretty much over-leveled. I mean, we are, it's like, if you think about it, you have the event that goes down between challenging a gym leader who's at level 35, and then you have these level 18 Pokemon, and it's like, why are they so separate? I mean, obviously I know that this happens later in the game, but, you know, at least level up the trainers a bit more, you know? I mean, I don't know, I guess it's just me or something, but I feel like this is what the easy part of the game is, you know? Gym leaders are the challenging part, and then just the trainers are the easier part, like after this. Alright, so I'm actually going to keep Aurora in here just because, you know, Aurora is also close to level 36. And it should be good, I'm going to say should be good to level up after we kill this Zubat. I mean, it's level 20. But I don't know if it'll actually level him up. Or her up, that's the thing. It definitely did not. Losing isn't fun at all. It really isn't, you guys. And I checked to see whether the where we get the amulet coin, because it is hard to earn money in Pokemon HeartGold, as I'm sure most of you guys might have seen. But this is our encounter on Route 43, and it's going to be a Girafarig. Now, I was actually thinking about it. I think the only weakness it has, actually it has multiple, but it has like things like Dark and Bug. I think that's it. Because fighting is resisted by Psychic, and obviously it's immune to Ghost. So we do actually have a Pokemon that could be good on our team here. But I'm just going to go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball at it, just because we can't really harm it, so nothing else that we can't really do there. But I'm going to nickname this Girafarig Chomp, just because of that like tail on his back and what have you. You know, it just looks like something that can bite you. But we do have Girafarig, the long neck Pokemon, which, fun fact of the day, Girafarig is Girafarig backwards. I'll give you time to work that out if you don't believe me while I read the Pokedex description. It is a normal Psychic typing. Its tail has a small brain of its own. Beware. If you get close, it may react to your scent by biting. Indeed. So that is why I am going to nickname this Girafarig Chomp. Which backwards is... I'm just going to see what it is backwards. It's like... I can't even pronounce that. It looks Russian backwards to me. I'm not like stereotyping Russian people. If you are watching, hello Russians, how are you? I'm a big fan of you. I really am. But anyway, guys, we do have another trainer up here, so we might as well swap the two Pokemon in the pair around just to get Aurora up to level 36. I mean, we need to give her some Pokemon at equal training, but I want to give I want to get like our Pokemon in this pair leveled up just a little bit more, just because we do have an Ice type gym coming up next after this event, and you know, we do, like I say, we do have the Ice type gym, and with all the Team Rocket battles and like encounters we're gonna have and the trainers that are coming up, we should get some pretty decent levels on Growlithe just before we do challenge the gym. Hi, you like Clefairy? They're so very cute, aren't they? I think we can be good friends. I want to phone your phone number. Let's talk about Clefairy. Let's not. I know how I have. Oh, speaking of which, someone's ringing us. Huey is ringing us. Sup? This is Huey. How are you? How are your Pokemon doing? My Pokemon are a bit too energetic. Poliwag especially. Every time it spots a trainer, it just charges ahead into battle. It gets to be a bit too much for me. Later. Okay, so as I was saying, we have a lot of people that ring us on the old telephone, but I need to get their numbers for particular items. You know, I have a trainer that'll look for a shiny stone for me, which we still haven't got, and then a trainer which will look for a firestone for me. So I'm hoping that we do get those just before we challenge the Elite Four, if not at least after post game. By the way, I'm not sure if I know I did touch upon this last, guys, but if you didn't get the whole gist of it, basically, whenever we defeat the champion, if we defeat the champion, lands, spoilers alert if you haven't watched it, if you haven't watched like a Let's Play of HeartGold here, but the Pokemon Master that we do see here will be coming up in this episode actually, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But as soon as we defeat the Johto champion, we will go ahead and temporarily stop the Let's Play while we just go through Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and then after we've done that playthrough, we'll carry on with this playthrough, you know, in the Kanto region, and another Let's Play, which I'm not gonna announce just yet until we finish our Pokemon Alpha Sapphire playthrough, because, you know, I want to do split Let's Plays again. The only split Let's Plays I've done so far is actually my Pokemon Y Wonder Type Lock challenge, and also my Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke. Those are the only two split Let's Plays I've done together, if you will, like around the same time. So we will go ahead with that after we've done the Alpha Sapphire, because I do want to go through the post game of this, where we do go into another region, and I'm gonna swap out. Oh, but we can't. What do I do? I can't swap into. Let's just go for Flamethrower. Flamethrower is our best bet right now. Hopefully we do get the burn. You see how much damage this does. This is a slow bro. It's not a slow king, so it's not specially defensive. But we do get the burn, and it's going to go for Growl, so we're okay. I got worried for it then. I thought it was going to go for Water, Scald or something. Not Waterfall or Surf. I don't know. Is Scald a 5th gen move? I actually think it is, now that I think about it. So, just ignore me, guys. Maybe it might go for the Surf or Water Gun or something. I don't know. But, okay. Oh my god. I was wondering, like, where the Amulet Coin was as well, because we do seem to be getting some money, like, little by little. But we do get the Amulet Coin after we do defeat Team Rocket, like, for the final time. So, that'll be good to pick that up sooner rather than later. Because it is hard to get money in this game. And I've been on a spending spree while I was off camera. You know, I did sell some items. I picked up some lemonades. I got that nugget from the guy who rang us in the last episode. At least I think it was in the last episode. I'm not sure. But I got some nuggets, so I sold that. And we actually do have some pretty decent money on this now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have 38 grand right now, and we do have 6 gym badges, guys, as you can pretty much see. So here we are in the Lake of Rage. This is a new area. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray a repel just to make sure that I get up to that Gyarados. But before we do, you guys, let's go ahead and put God in front, because for this moment right here, I'm gonna need someone who can put that thing to sleep, because it just makes it easier on me, and you know, it's just easier to wear it down then. But anyway, guys, we sprayed the Super Repel, so let's go ahead and surf with LifeSaver. And hopefully this will be our encounter for the Lake of Rage. But anyway, guys, here we do have it, the red shiny Gyarados. Look at it. It's just like the one in the Play Expo video. It's so beautiful. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. If you stop moving, there we go. Get ready for this, guys. Oh my god, not only does shiny Gyarados look so amazing, but his 4th gen sprite looks amazing as well. It just looks so intimidating as well, that's the funny thing. But, oh, I love it, I'm speechless. Okay, so this thing is water flying, so first thing I'm just going to do, put it to sleep, while we do drain his health away. I mean, I do have 9 Ultra Balls after we did use that one on Girafarig. So, we should be good to capture this thing. I mean, I don't see why that... I mean, Gyarados is a tough Pokemon to catch. I'm not actually sure what his catch rate is. Let me just go ahead and actually check it. So, I'm just going to load up Bulbapedia really quickly. Just while we do the business. And that Psybeam really didn't do anything, did it? So, I'm just going to go for Stab Gust, actually. Gyarados. What's your catch rate, mate? Oh, it woke up. It's going for Twister. Its catch rate is 45, which is pretty good for Gyarados anyway. It has a 5.9 chance of catching when it's at full health, but obviously we're going to drain that off it, but pretty much. Oh, I really thought God got a crit there. I was just about to say, God, what are you doing? I need this Pokemon. I don't need it. I want it. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and put it back to sleep. And then maybe I may go for a Silver Wind. Because it does resist, Gyarados does resist Bug, because it is flying. But the question is, do I go for it? It's a stab move. That'll do 45 at the end of the day, I'm pretty certain. But I don't want to go for it. I just actually do want to go ahead and see if we can actually throw the Ultra Ball at it. And hopefully capture it. Ooh, almost. You can probably just hear me like do the the thing with the D-pad, or the like D-pad on the 360 anyway. 360 DS. Well, I'm not playing 360. Oh my god. I'm sorry guys, I'm tired. It's been a long day of placement. But anyway guys, so you can hear me doing that, and I just want to stay silent for it because we caught the Gyarados. We have a shiny Gyarados data was added to the Pokédex. Really? It is the atrocious Pokemon Water Flying. They say that during past strife, Gyarados would appear and leave blazing ruins in its wake. Oh, what to call you, Gyarados? I'm gonna call you... I was gonna say Gales, but... Scales? Let's call you Scales, because... At the time I thought of, like, Gales, as in Gales of Wind. I don't know why. Because of Wake and, hurricanes and what have you. But then I thought, that wouldn't really work. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and obtain the red scale here. And we do actually get to train that in with Mr. Pokemon to get the experience share. But here we have it, guys. The champion. With his Dragonite, of course. That red Gyarados wasn't acting right. As I feared, somebody must have fought it to evolve. Did you come here because of the wild tales? You're Gibbs. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumbling, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Gibbs. I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? I can. Excellent. It seems that the Lake of Rage's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Gibbs. And he just flies off away on his Dragonite. Well, guess what? I can't do that because Butterfree over here can't fly, and I don't really want to teach it to Togetic, just because Togetic is a special attacker, not a physical attacker, and I've just seen a Pokeball, and I have to pay $1,000, I just remembered. I don't even get to say no, so I'm just going to go back and just... I can't believe I didn't pay that up before. I saw it and I thought, yeah, I'll come back for that later, but I accidentally went into that by accident. So now I've just wasted $1,000. I mean, $1,000 to go through? Jesus. That's a lot of money. But, let's go ahead and actually go in here because, you know, the radio signals are coming from in here. Dragonite. Hyper Beam. Oh my good god, I'm pretty sure he would have gone through the wall. What took you so long, Gibbs? Just as I thought, those strange radio signals coming from here. Excuse you. The little flower just shunts him right out of the way. The stairs are right here. Gibbs, we should split up and check this place. I'll go first. Wait for me! I love that. He just goes off without his Dragonite. He's just like, Dragonite's just like, where are you going? Don't leave me with these horrible people. But okay, so I'm pretty certain that these guys do actually have like most poison types and what have you. So I think that right now we should leave with Graceful and Hypnotise, just because that this actually seems to be a pretty decent pair to go in with. And these Persian statues are a pain. So what I'm going to do right here, you guys, is I'm just going to temporarily speed up the video while we go through these Persian statues, just because, you know, the same two grunts appear every time, and it's good training, and to be honest, I'm pretty certain you don't want to ever see me battle these grunts. So I shall see you once I've done the final Persian statue. Okay guys, so we are back here. We've just done the Persian statues and what have you. We've battled everyone on this floor. And I actually got an encounter up here, which you may have seen. First encounter was a Geodude, but that was obviously Dupes Clause. Second encounter was a Coughing. I wanted to capture it, but I killed it. So yeah, that was good. So what I'm going to do here is we have the choice of stairs or the teleporter. And to be honest, I'm actually convinced we're going through the teleporter first. Just because of, like, we can always come back and see what it is. I mean, we can do that with the stairs, but to be honest, teleporters look more amazing. And we got teleported back to the start. Okay, so we're not going through the teleporter again. Well, that was a waste of time. But while I'm running back to like where we need to go, I want to talk to you guys about the question of the day. But before we actually do talk about the question of the day, I got everyone to level of 36, so everyone's now equally over level. Everyone's on the same level, so we can go ahead and switch back Legend and Aurora to pole position, just because that we need to train up Legend for the next gym, really. So that's the whole reason why I'm doing that. And look who's already here. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. What's wrong with my medicine? Is yours special? Gibbs, let's give our best for our Pokemon. Alright then, Lance, I will do, don't you worry. But today's question of the day, you guys, is who is your role model / inspiration? Now, I'm not saying like your role model has to be like a celebrity or something. It can just be someone that you really look up to. And for me, who I look up to the most would have to be my family. Just because, you know, they've obviously had the experience of growing up and deciding what's right and what's wrong. And they've obviously cared for you. So, you know, why else wouldn't your mum or dad be your role model? I mean, you know, it could be someone else in your family. But for me, my whole family is my role model. Just because, like, you learn life lessons off them, they take care of you, and to be honest, in some cases, you kind of want to be like them. I mean, okay, I don't want to be my dad just because he drinks and, well, he doesn't drink that much, but he's starting to quit smoking, which is really good for him. It's good for his health, it's good for his lungs, it's just beneficial all around. But it's just, I feel like with that, you can get into like peer pressure kind of easily, you know, start a habit of drinking or smoking and what have you. But that's not the whole point of this question of the day. Now, let us know, you guys, like who's is your role model? Can be someone in your family, could be someone completely unrelated to you, like a YouTuber or something like me. I'm not saying it has to be me, but do it. Or it could be like one of your friends, you know, it could be like one of your really close friends who, as I say, is really close to you. And you share everything with them, even like information, and you come to them in times of need. So it's just people like that I say is an inspiration or a role model to me. But, you know, some of you guys may see the question in a different way to I do, in which case that's absolutely fine. You know, comment your thoughts and beliefs and what have you, you know, and what you think on the question is. Gibbs, in order to unlock the door to the radio transmitter, you need the voice of a certain person. The name of the person is Petrol, the Team Rocket's executive. I found out that he is hiding in their leader's office. Unfortunately, though, that room is also protected with a password. Gibbs, we need the password to their leader's office first. Okay, so I'm guessing you've just battled Lance? Ugh, the guy in the cape is incredibly tough. I had no choice but to tell him all the secrets about this hideout, except that our leader's office is protected with 2 passwords. 2? Okay, so I'm pretty certain we need to go up here. It would help if we talk to everyone, like, after we battled them, just because we know we can obtain the passwords then. But I'm pretty certain, like, the password is Slowpoke Tail and Raticate Tail. I mean, we know those off by heart, so we can just enter those in. But, yeah, so what I was talking about before about this unannounced project that I'm going with after this game. Obviously, that is going to be... I don't want to describe the generation of it because I don't want to say it's the generation we've already done, because if you think about it, we've gone through 4th gen, 5th gen, and 6th gen. So it could be any one of those, but I want to do one where we haven't gone through it. So that's, I don't know, I kind of want to go through every generation on this channel, except for generation 1 at the minute, because generation 1 will be reflected upon in this, in post game basically. So that'll be after the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire playthrough. But we're going, at the minute, I guess you can say we're kind of going through Generation 2 right now. And then obviously Generation 3 is coming up in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So we've covered all the bases in a really short amount of time. And for me, I think that's good. Because we've pretty much gone through every, like, so far we've gone through kind of every aspect of the game. Except really we haven't gone into 2nd into 4th generation. Just because we got thrashed, which I was really not happy about. But anyway, you guys, so yeah, that was kind of like my whole plan right from the start, is to do like a generation in a spiral of orders. But you know, by the time we done this, well, we've done, if we beat the champion, and if we do Kanto, we'll have done 1st and 2nd gen. Then by the time we've done Kanto, we'll have done a remake of 3rd gen. We've already done 4th gen with Diamond, 5th gen we've done with Black, and then 6th gen we've done with Pokemon Y. So now it's just a case of introducing different challenges. And for me, a Nuzlocke is a good challenge, but I want to do something else. I want to do something different. And for me, something different would have to be like, I have an idea, but I don't want to give it like straight away. I have an idea of another project that I want to be doing after we finish Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because obviously the next Let's Play that will be going up on this channel will be Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That's why this is kind of going, this is why this is on next, like currently, just because like this is a short Let's Play. I mean, HeartGold isn't really that long of a game. I mean, we can get the whole like game done probably this week or next week, actually, thinking about it. So it's a short Let's Play that we can take time with, and we don't have to rush into it, because if you rush into something, you can you kind of make mistakes. And that's obviously what I did with 2 of my Let's Plays so far, but I really don't want to make a 3rd. But anyway, guys, enough of me rambling on. I'm pretty certain you want to like keep stump. You want me to keep stump for future Let's Plays. But I'm just giving you a clue there. I want to go through a Let's Play that, well, I mean, by the time we've already gone through all of our Let's Plays after this one, we won't have done a generation where we haven't done it, pretty much. But the only way I can do the originals, like, red, blue, gold, silver, ruby, sapphire, is if I actually get, like, the games. I mean, I'm pretty certain I can order Emerald off of Amazon and what have you, but it'd be pretty hard for me to stand a Game Boy Color case so you guys can see it. And to be honest, I'd rather record it with something like an emulator. And here we come again with the emulator story. It's like, Gibbs, you've spoken about this a lot, yada yada yada, just install it already. I know I want to install it, but I'm too scared to do it myself. I've tried downloading emulators before, and all they've just done is brought viruses onto my computer, and thankfully my internet security like antivirus has got rid of them, so that's good. But I just want to find someone that I know can install it onto my laptop like really good. I mean, I know there's plenty of tutorials on it on YouTube and that, but unless I can find it from like a reliable YouTuber who I do watch, or one of my mates know how to do it, I'll do it like that, because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stand. I've already thought of the next question of the day, you guys, although I'll probably forget it, so I'll just make a note of it down, just while, well, after we challenge the next trainer anyway, because we have beaten this one, and while I want to, like, if an idea is in my head, I keep it in my head, or sometimes I will forget it, until, like, I've written it down or something, otherwise I'll just, you know, I'll forget it. But okay, so, oh my god, are we going the right way? Oh no, not you. So you are messing with them again. You must really like Team Rocket so much. Tell me, who was the guy in the cape that used Dragon-type Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have time for the likes of you. Okay, so you just took all your rage onto me. You literally just came to me and then turned around and you scattered off. So, honestly, Layback, tell me something. What was the point? But that is pretty much the way to go. So what I'm going to do up here is quickly grab this Pokeball, which is TM46 Thief, which unless you're fishing for hard scales is pretty pointless. So there's actually no point in keeping it at all. So that's another thing we can sell. But I'm pretty certain that there was another staircase to where we went before. I mean, I just want to explore the whole Team Rocket area before we actually do continue with the main story area. Or the story, I should say. Not story area. Jesus Christ, Gibbs, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm pretty certain there's something up here. Oh, wait, no, this is where we came down from last time. So is there something in the bottom corner? Or am I just going around in a circle? See, we've already battled you. Is that a different... Oh, yeah, that's a different room. Okay, so I guess we were going the right way. So that was just a waste of time. Me, you two wasting time. It's natural. Sometimes I will ramble on and waste time during my commentary, you guys, but, you know, that's who I am. Sometimes I may repeat things, but I'm only repeating things for those who haven't checked out, like, a previous video or something. The door's closed. Gibbs entered 2 passwords. The door opened. Oh, really? Oh, hello. Who are you? Haha, we've been waiting for you. So you are Gibbs. Me? You don't know who I am? It is me, Giovanni, the majestic Giovanni himself. Wahaha. Huh? I don't sound anything like Giovanni. I don't even look like Giovanni. How come? I've worked so hard to mimic him. Oh snap! I am a Team Rocket executive. You must be trying to sneak into the radio transmitter room. Well, that's not gonna happen. That room is protected with a special password. The password is Hail Giovanni. Surprised to hear it from me? Knowing the password won't help you though. The door won't open unless I say the password. It only reacts to my voice. Oh goddamn. So how come you have a little Murkrow sitting in the back room and then behind you? Spoilers. But anyway, you guys, while we actually do Firefang this Zubat, I'm actually going to go ahead and note my question of the day down for a future episode. Just because otherwise I will forget it. And I actually still have my notepad open from the recent Poké Talker video I did about all the Megas. So, that's a thing. But I'm actually going to... Should I swap into Aurora? Yeah, because we're not going to get decent experience from a Kothic. But okay. Well, I spelled that wrong already. There you go. Alright guys, so sorry about that. I just had to note down my question of the day while I had it fresh in my mind. Because what I do with my question of the days is normally I note it down on a notepad and then I use those for future episodes. Which I guess you could say is pretty nifty for me. I mean, you know, I'm organized. It's who I like to be. I mean, unless you're not organized, you're not going to get anywhere in life. That's a life lesson I learned from my parents. Inspiration, role model, hashtag question of the day. Answer it. Okay, so this Raticate is going to scary face me, so unless you're going to heal, I was going to say you should outspeed me. Hopefully that won't get a crit. I mean, it didn't do any damage anyway, but, you know, Hyperfang, even though it has a chance to flinch, I always feel like it's got a high critical hit ratio, and I don't know why. I couldn't do a thing. Giovanni, please forgive me. I feel like it's going to get that geeky voice. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, our Giovanni has been missing, but we're certain he's been waiting for the right time for our revival. Wahaha! Losing to you won't change the fact you were unable to get into the radio transmitter room. You need my voice to unlock it. Who wants your voice anyway? You stupid person. Why are you walking into a wall? Hello, Murkrow. Hello, Giovanni. Murkrow is mimicking the voice of Petrol. You may be able to... Oh god. Where are you going, Murkrow? Wait for me. We need to unlock it together. We need to unlock it together, Murkrow. Hello, Giovanni. Oh, look, Murkrow. The password is Hello, Giovanni. I love that voice. It's just like I put my palm over my mouth and then I just say Hello, Giovanni. It's kind of fun and like it's funny. I might do that voice for a future Let's Play or something. I have no idea. Hello, Giovanni. Okay, Murkrow, you're kind of getting on my nerves right now, and as I'm pretty certain, I think I'm gonna get everyone else's nerves now. The password is Hail Giovanni. Yep, I kind of get the point now. That may be the title of this episode. Hail Giovanni. Hail Giovanni. Murkrow screamed the password, mimicking the voice of Petrol. The voice recognition system unlocked the door. Okay, you guys. So because we got our coughing encounter, these electrodes are not my actual encounter. So as soon as we've done that, I'm gonna I think you can just run away from them and they'll disappear. I don't know, but if they don't win, then we will kill them. Although, should we kill them from experience? See, this concerns me because I want to look up Electrode's moveset because I'm scared if it has like self-destruct or explosion at like level 23 because I'm pretty certain like those are the levels it is, like 23, all of them are level 23. Okay, so it doesn't get self-destruct until level 35, so it should be good to get. Wait, that was generation 6. Generation 4. Yeah, it doesn't get self-destruct until level 29 in generation 4, so we should be good to go on that basis. Ariana, hold it right there. Oh, we need a new voice for you. We can't let a brat like you do as you please forever. It'll hurt Team Rocket's pride over and over again, making it a lesson, you see. So it's time to finish you. However strong you may be, if the two of us fight at the same time, you'll have no chance of winning. Don't you agree? Hee hee hee. Sorry, baby. Down. Now prepare to get thrashed. Oh, hello. Hold it. A 2-on-1 battle? That is so unfair. Typical of Team Rocket to be so sneaky. Allow me to join the battle. What? You had an accomplice? Where's your sense of dignity? As interim boss in place of Giovanni, I'll show you how wrong it is to meddle with Team Rocket. Okay, Ariana. So, you're kind of annoying. But I'm actually kind of scared of this battle. I forgot what Pokemon she has. She has Arbok and the grunt has Drowsy, but... I mean, Jesus Christ. Look at this! His Dragonite is level 40! We have 18, 25, 37, 40 on the field. How spread are the levels? Oh my good God. Okay, so I'm actually going to go for Flamethrower on the Arbok, and hopefully that Dragonite goes for the Fly on the Drowsy. But this should do some decent damage to the Arbok. I mean, we are adequately over-leveled, and although it is a special move, we are holding the Charcoal, it's Stab, and it should kill. Well, it did kill. But your next Pokemon is Hello, Giovanni. Murkrow. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so let's go for a Flamethrower on you as well. And you miss your Fly Dragonite. Really? Really? I may as well just kill all of Ariana's Pokemon just because they are like more over-leveled than the Team Rocket grunts, and that's less of a threat on off the field then. So you're gonna go for another confusion on me. Why'd you keep going for me? Please don't confuse me. Thank you very much. Gloom. So Murkrow's your ace. Okay, so if I should kill the Gloom, and then that Dragonite can keep on going for the Drowsy then. So down goes the Gloom, and then honestly, next turn round, Drowsy should be dead. But you keep on confusing me. Why don't you go for the Dragonite for a change? And of course I'm confused. let's go for Fire Fang. Okay, so back down Dragonite comes. I mean, honestly, I should have full healed because we can't even go for an attack. Legend is confused. Hurt yourself. Oh no. Okay, so Rocket Grunt has Grimer. I mean, honestly, this Grimer should be no problem at all. And I think that Dragonite is Choice Scarfed into Fly. I honestly think it is because it outspeeds. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't outspeed a Growlithe, but you know, it's outspeeding me. But honestly, if the Fly hits, that Grimer should be dead. I don't like choice items as much because you know, you're locked into one move for the rest of the battle until you're swapped out. It's just, for me, that is just stupid. If you just choice yourself into one item into one move that can mess you up forever. Which is why in Wi-Fi roles it's good to get a picture of your enemy's team if you do have that. But that's fine. The broadcast experiment was a total success. It doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. We have much bigger plans. You'll come to appreciate Team Rocket's true power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Hee 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 hee. I feel like she's got a really annoying laugh. Sorry, Gibbs. I saw how well you were doing that, so I just hung back. You flew off the field like 5 times. Now all there is left to do is turn off that odd radio signal. I'm gonna go all the way over here just to explore the electric waves. Nothing over here. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I don't see a switch on it. We have no choice. We have to make all the electrode faint. That should stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. It's no fault of the electrode, so it makes me feel sad. Gibbs, let's split the job. Okay, so I have to deal with these 3 electrode over here. But before I do that... Wait. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use a potion, but I'm going to swap out. Because I think they have... At this point, I think they have Spark. So it'd be kind of stupid to leave somebody like Legend in who is on low health. I mean, I could heal, but to be honest, Legend is on a higher level as it is. So we're going to go ahead and use LifeSaver here and just keep on going for digs or saves. Whatever will kill it. But yeah, Electrode's level 23, so this is good experience for LifeSaver, so I'm just going to go ahead and dig. Look, you guys get to see the dig animation for the first time with me. But of course you're going to go for all that and you're going to miss because I did go for dig. I'm underground. You can't hurt me. Bye-bye. I mean, I really wish I didn't capture or encounter that coughing. Because I would have wanted to capture an Electrode. I mean, it's not like... what gyms are coming up and like what Elite 4 members are coming up. There's Ice, Dragon, Psychic, Poison, Fighting, and Dark. So it wouldn't really help me at all if I had Electrode here. I mean, I wouldn't mind using Electrode, because I've never used one in a Let's Play before, but it wouldn't really help us at this point if we just had an Electrode. But you are going to paralyze me, but to be honest, we shouldn't need to waste a paralysis heal on this final Electrode, because it shouldn't be able to kill me. Unless of course it stacks up rollout, which of course is not super effective because I am a ground type. But let's go ahead and go for the Surf instead of the dig, just because like I could successfully dig on the first turn, but then I could paralyze myself in the second turn. So there's no point in just doing that when I know I can do some decent damage right off the bat. And you're going to go for Light Screen. So you could actually live this. Or you could die. Either way, you guys, that is sorted. And honestly, I think that leaves us to just wrap up the episode and talk to Lance. But anyway, Lance has dealt with his side. I've dealt with my side. Now what? That alternate signal has finally stopped. The lake should be back to normal. You're the best. Let me thank you on behalf of all the Pokemon. Oh yes, you should take this. I found it here, but I don't have any need for it. You found HTML5, which is... It's It's not Flash because that's gone. What is it? Is it... It's not Defog. That's gonna annoy me. I want to guess it before I actually like reveal it. Whatever HMs are there? Is it Waterfall? Whirlpool. Of course it's Whirlpool. Teach it to a Pokemon to get across wild water, but keep this in mind. You can use that out of battle only with the badge from Mahogany Gym. Gibbs. The journey to becoming the Pokemon champion is long and difficult. Knowing that, will you keep going? I see. No, you're right. If you'll give up on that easily, you will never have chased that dream in the first place. I look forward to seeing you again. And that is just a hint as to why, like, he is pretty much the Pokemon champion. I mean, he talks about it. He talks about, like, the path to becoming champion. Like, he's like, are you challenging me? Because if you are, I will see you in a bit. Oh, we have a phone call from Crease. What do you want, Crease? Are you going to give me a Firestone? Gibbs, howdy, it's Crease. What are you doing? My prize Cubone is doing great. Which Pokemon do you like best? You should show me sometime. I don't know if that's an invitation to battle them, because I don't really want to go back to find out that they don't want to battle. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode of Pokemon HeartGold Wedlocke. So in the next episode, I think doing that has actually allowed us to challenge the gym. I don't know, because I didn't check. Like, because I was just rushing into the Pokemon Center. But when we've healed up, I shall go and have a look, see if the gym's open, and then we shall end off the episode right here. Yes, guys, the gym is open. So in the next episode of Pokemon HeartGold Wedlocke, we will be taking on Ice-type gym leader with Legend. But if you guys have enjoyed this episode of Pokemon HeartGold Wedlocke, make sure you smash the hell out of that like button if you have enjoyed. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button if you are new to Ultra Tech. Keeping up to date with all latest Ultra Tech content. I always mess up on that bit of the outro. I don't know why. And as always, you guys, comment on the question of the day, which today's comment on the question of the day is, who is your role model / inspiration? But I want to thank you guys so much for coming out to the video and watching me. You guys are amazing. I've been Gib The Great. This is me, signing off.